Oh, hey guys, welcome to today's session. This is Amirash, and I hope that you're doing amazingly awesome. How's life going on, everyone? I hope that you're doing amazing. Let me know in the chat box how you're doing. I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. Yes, I can see myself. Wait a second. Just a second, right? Actually, I'm unable to see myself. What happened over here? No idea. I think, is my camera visible or not? Let me know in the chat box if I'm clearly audible and visible at the same time. Am I? Okay. Yes. Hi, girl. Thank you so much that I'm clearly audible as well as visible. So today we are having our English Term 1 marathon, English marathon, which will help you to cover all the revision portion of English language as well as literature. So let's get started with the Poetry Mania, in which we'll be covering all the poetries in one shot, all the poems in one shot, their summaries. I wouldn't give you the summary of the prose meaning the chapters, because you already know that you have to read your NCERT line by line. Without that, nothing is possible, right? So that you will have to do. But in poetry, we can give the summary. I will definitely give you, right? Just let me refresh once if my camera is not visible. Just a second, I'm refreshing, then we'll be back. Okay. Is it better now? Okay. Now I hope I'm visible as well as audible. So we are beginning with The Dust of Snow. Okay, our first poem. So are you all ready to do that? You all can start reading. Meanwhile, I can just check if I'm visible. Okay, fine. I think I am clearly visible. Is it so? Let me know once. Am I visible clearly? I think I am not. I don't know why. Okay, fine. I wouldn't waste any more time. Time is really precious at this point of time, right? So let us get started with The Dust of Snow. How many of you have understood this poem clearly, The Dust of Snow? I hope that you must have understood. Now let me explain you what is it about. I can become small if possible so that you wouldn't have much difficulty. Yes, Dust of Snow is a beautiful short poem written by Robert Frost. You need to know the name of the author. This poem tells that even a simple moment has a large significance. So small things can also play big roles in our lives. Small things sometimes play big roles in our life, right? The poet has mentioned crow and hemlock tree in this poem. Crow signifies his depressive and sorrowful mood, and the hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. So basically, both the crow and hemlock tree are negative in nature, right? But the poet has tried to portray them in a positive mood. Okay? So the poet has tried to portray it in a positive mood. This is the concept. And so he describes the dark, depressive, and bitter side of nature to present a similar mood. Okay. So basically, they are used to portray his mood, that his mood was not good. The poet says that once he was in a sad, depressive mood and was sitting under a hemlock tree. Alright, a crow sitting on the same tree shook off the dust of snow. Dust of snow meaning small particles of snow that remain on the surface of after the snowfall on the poet. The simple action changed the poet's mood. So the action was pretty simple, but the impact was big because it impacted a lot on poet. It changed his mood. There was a change in mood, and that too a positive change. Okay. He realized that he had just wasted a part of his day repenting meaning regretting, okay, and being lost in sorrow. But the change in his mood made him realize that he should utilize the rest of the day in some useful activity. So the day which he had regretted, some part of the day he had regretted, but this action taught him that the rest part of the day had to be utilized. Okay, correct. His sorrow was washed away by the light shower of snow dust. His spirit was revived and he got ready to utilize the rest of the day. So his spirit was revived. He got the positivity because of that. Okay. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now let's see. Yeah. Moving on to Fire and Ice. So Fire and Ice is a short poem by Robert Frost. Again, both the poems are written by Robert Frost. In this poem, the poet refers to two predictions of how the world will end. So the poet says that world can end by two ways, either through fire or through ice. Now, what do we exactly mean by fire and ice? That some say the world will end in fire, whereas others say it will end in ice. So basically, fire refers to desire. Okay, greed, avarice, or lust. The more you try to satisfy them, the more they grow. The more you try to satisfy your desires, the more they increase, right? So there is no end to it, and at the end, they cause the end. Yes? Okay. They spread rapidly like fire and engulf your whole life. Okay, they're gonna engulf, eat up your whole life. One becomes selfish and sometimes cruel also for achieving your desires. For achieving them, you can do anything, right? On the other hand, ice, according to the poet, stands for hatred, coldness, and rigidity, the internal feelings, right? One becomes insensitive and indifferent towards the feelings of others. The poet says that both fire and ice are growing with such a rapid speed that the world would perish soon. Would soon perish either way, in fire or in ice. So the point to be understood over here is, according to the poet, he thinks fire is more dangerous. Fire can destroy easily, but ice is also sufficient for destroying. If the world had to end, the world had to perish twice. Okay. Okay, let's move to Tiger in the Zoo now. We have done Dust of Snow and Fire and Ice. I hope there's no difficulty in both the poems. Is that clear, everybody? The chat box is not opening over there. I will have to check over here. Why you guys are not chatting? It's okay. Maybe they want to concentrate. Yes? Now what this poem tells Tiger in the Zoo, it contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. So basically, let me change the pen. It is a contrast, this poem. Between whom? It is a contrast between a tiger who's living in the zoo and a tiger who's living in the forest. So this contrast is the poem talking about. Okay, the poem, I'll have to change my pen again. Okay. The poem moves from the zoo to the jungle and back again to the zoo. So there is a shift observed, zoo to the jungle, jungle to the zoo. The poem provides a contrast in the mood and environment of a tiger when he is in the zoo and a tiger when he is in the forest. In the zoo, he has no freedom. So in the zoo, he has no freedom. He is like captivated. I think this color is not visible. Just a second. So in the zoo, he is like, his freedom is restricted, right? He cannot experience his freedom. Whereas in the forest, he can do that. Okay. He is kept in a cemented cell behind the bars. Okay, he feels angry, like he's full of rage, basically, very angry, frustrated, and helpless. This reminds him of his natural habitat. His hiding and sliding in the long grass near the water hole and pouncing upon the fat deer, the way he terrorized the villagers, displaying his sharp teeth and claws, displaying his strength. Correct? At night in the zoo, he hears the sounds of patrolling cars. The tiger in the zoo appears helpless as to be a mere showpiece. He's like a showpiece, nothing else, because there is no freedom, there is no enjoyment for the tiger, right? Okay, the poet wants to convey that it is cruel to keep wild animals in small enclosures of the zoo away from their natural habitat. They feel angry, helpless, and unhappy in the cage. He pays no attention to the visitors. So basically, he ignores the visitors because he knows spa is restricted. In silence of the night, he stares at the brilliant stars with his brilliant eyes. Why? Why did he do that? He was basically hoping for freedom. Okay, that's why this was happening. Okay, clear? Just a sec. Hi Rohan, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, let's move on. Now we are doing the ball poem. Last poem, then we'll have the mentee. उसके बाद होगा mentee. So then you can join the quiz, right everyone? Okay, so ready for mentee? Before that, let us finish up with ball poem, then we'll join the mentee. Okay, now what happens in ball poem? Once a boy was playing with his ball, it was bouncing in the street up and down. The boy was happily enjoying the game. While bouncing, suddenly it fell in the water and the ball got lost. So it fell into the water. Correct? Okay, now I'll have to become bigger again. Okay, without the ball, the boy became full of grief. He was very sad. The poet said that there were other balls he could purchase. Another sense it was not a great loss. There was no need to worry since the boy had that ball for a long time, so he was deeply grieved due to his attachment because he was attached to the ball. Okay, with it. It was linked to his memories. The poet thinks that it is of no use to purchase another ball. He must feel his responsibility. He must feel his epistemology of loss. Epistemology. It means the knowledge of loss which the boy should have. Okay. So with this we end with the ball poem. Also we have revised all the 4 poems. That was Dust of Snow, Fire and Ice, Tiger in the Zoo and ball poem with their, you can say, important points. And now we are moving on to mentee round 1. What is the like target? The like target should be okay, just a second. Now we're moving on to the mentee. Okay, I wouldn't show you the code. What if you copied that? Mentee 1 present. Okay, please now if okay, go to www.mentee.com and use the code 25657912. Everyone please go and use this code to join the quiz. And like target should be, let's say 20, if we can get 20 likes. All right, you all shall start joining. Once we get a sufficient number of players, we will start the quiz. What happened? Do I have to reload? Okay, Just a second, it's reloading, then we will play that. Just wait for some time. Today we are not having a lot of people, probably they are busy with their studies, it's okay. Okay, so the code is 25657912. Join the quiz fast. If you're unable to join, try once more. Okay, try once more. One person has successfully joined. Please everybody join the quiz fast. Oh my god, just a second. I'll have to see why people are not joining. Start joining, guys. So I can see that 2 people have joined. We need more people so that we can get more competition. Please start joining. I'm joining. Please wait, my network is slow. Okay, no problem, Akhil, you can join, and please share it with your friends so that they can also join the quiz. So now I'm beginning because I don't want to waste my time. Even if the people who are going to watch it as a replay, they'll also understand simultaneously. So first question coming on your screen. Okay, one of the books dash missing from my bag. This is grammar that we are doing. Is missing, are missing, has missing, or have missing. Any ideas? Okay. Oh my god. What's the percentage? 50% of you. One of the books is missing because one of them is missing, right? So we'll use is, correct? Let's move on. Leaderboard. Puffy and Gunjan Jha hi jeetegi. So these two have joined. Others, please join the quiz. Don't just watch it, join also simultaneously, otherwise you wouldn't get anything. You need to go to www.mentee.com and use this code 25657912. Second question. Let's see if you can get this right. There are dash bananas in the fruit basket, but there are dash mangoes. Some, any, some, no, any, some, or all, many. What do you think? It is easy. Determiners. Amazing. So I can see that 100% result. There are some bananas in the fruit basket. Some, we don't know the number, but there are no mangoes, right? Because but is there, so something negative, so no, right? Awesome. Others also, please start joining, otherwise it's of no use, and we'll have the second mentee also. So Puffy is the fastest and Gunjan. Let's move on. Third question coming on your screen. Okay, Raj has fractured his arm, but still he dash right. May, should, can, could. What do you think? Not at all difficult. Okay. Awesome, guys. It is definitely can. 67% of you have given me the correct answer. but still he can write. He has the ability to write. Yes, for ability we always use can. Okay, so I can see that there is a new entry, that is Sakura. Please like, share and subscribe. Yes, Puffy, Sakura and Gunjan Chahi Jeetegi. Awesome. Okay, now last question. Those of you who haven't joined yet, please join the quiz. Hey, good luck for tomorrow's exam. Would you ask little fast since we're having exams tomorrow? Yes, definitely I'll go a little bit fast. Sure. And please, everybody join in case you haven't joined. I'll go fast now. Okay. Lencho's house was quickly answer this question. Join the mentee and answer. Majestic, imposing, solitary, or unique? What should be the answer according to you? How was Lencho's house? Quickly, let me know in the chat box. Okay, amazing. It was solitary. Solitary means it was like isolated kind of a thing on the crest of a low hill. And we can say that Puffy, Muskan and Gunjan Jitegi. So probably winner is in front of us, that is Puffy. Awesome, Puffy, you've done a very good job. Now we are moving on to the content. Okay, fine. Do not forget to hit the like button. Now we are moving on some other MCQ questions, the most important MCQs which you can expect in Term 1 boards, right? So let's get started. First question on your screen, you have to let me know the answer in the chat box. Question 1, quickly everyone. Lencho is dash when he says that's what they say, no one dies of hunger. What do you think? Doubtful, stressed, confused, dismissive? What should be the answer? Okay, your time's up. It is dismissive. He is dismissive. Lencho is dismissive during that time. He's not doubtful. He's not stressed. He's not confused. Second, yes. Which says which option correctly replaces the underlined phrase in the given line from Fire and Ice? I hold with those who favor fire. So the answer is C. I have the same opinion as those who favor fire. Third, Miss Mason adjusted her glasses slowly and deliberately. What did her manner indicate? Read the options and let me know in the chat box. What is your opinion? No, don't you know, not stressed. C. No, the answer is B, that the matter was important and serious. It is talking about Wanda's letter. Okay, sent by Wanda's dad. Okay, done. Tricky's only fault was greed, says the narrator. What might be Mrs. Pumphrey's only fault? These are the statements and I'll show you the options. Her idleness, her indulgence and overcaring nature, providing a strict regime. So what should be the correct answer according to you? Quickly let me know in the chat box. B, they are saying. Just a second, let me show you the options now. Options are 1 and 3, 1 only, 2 only, and 2 and 3. What is your opinion about it? Okay. Hi Khan sir, funny video. Hi everybody. The answer should be 2 only, because her idleness, not at all. Providing a strict regime, no, she did not provide a strict regime. The answer is her indulgence and overcaring nature. She was over pampering Tricky. Go ahead for a mentee. This will end up with an active audience. Pampering. Okay, we will start the mentee since people are like really waiting for it. Mentee part 2. Let's get started with it. Start joining everybody. Okay, so go to www.mentee.com and use the code 6858. Mentee should be ready to. It is ready, Akanksha. It is definitely ready. Please go to www.mentee.com and use this code. Start joining the mentee. This will help you a lot in your preparation. So I would request you to join it ASAP. Then we will begin with it. I am waiting for some time. Just a second, just to wait for some time. What happened? I reconnected, right? I thought if okay, 2 people have joined. Start joining, everyone. Okay, 6 people were watching earlier. Oh no. Yes, just 2 are there. Let us increase the number of participants quickly. Shall we increase? Shall I begin with it if you people don't have any problem? Start joining, guys, quickly. Chalo, ठीक है, now I'm beginning. I cannot wait for long. If you people are unable to join, sorry for that. You can join from the next question. What will she write at the end of the letter? What do you think? Subject, subscription, purchase, ending, or salutation? What would she write? Yes, awesome. Definitely the subscription. Subscription is the ending portion. Okay, please stay at one place. I want to join. Okay, Akanksha, you may join. But fast, please. Vote, goat, and Sanskriti. Awesome. Akanksha, I cannot see you over here. Okay, probably from next question onwards you would join. And others, what are you doing? Why are you not joining the quiz? Just a second. Okay, let's move on with the next question. Okay, the question says, what would be the tone of the letter? The tone of the letter, very important question. Polite, formal, argumentative, both A and B. What do you think? Polite, formal, argumentative, or both A and B? Okay, and awesome. It is definitely both A and B. It should be polite. Also, the tone of the letter along with formal, because you're writing a formal letter. So it was an easy question. Okay, let's move on. And still, if you people haven't joined yet, please join. Okay, vote, Sanskriti and Akanksha. I'm not wasting your time in showing the leaderboard again and again. Please join the quiz in case you haven't joined. Please, that's very important. Go to www.mentee.com and use this code for the last question. I'm waiting for 30 seconds. Those of you who want to join, kindly join. Please, guys, join the quiz. I want at least 5 people for the last question. You can do that. Chalo, chalo, come on. Come on, join the quiz. Should I wait for 30 seconds or should I proceed? Okay, 5 are watching now. Please, guys, join the quiz fast. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to participate. Then as a replay, you wouldn't enjoy. Also, go to www.mentee.com and use this code for the last question. Okay, so I'm having the last question now. Select the most appropriate subject for Reshma. So what should be the subject? Complaint against defective mobile phone, or complaint against the manager, complaint against the showroom, complaint against the poor service in the showroom. Time's up. Oh my god, fine, good. 67% of you have given me the correct answer. Complaint against the defective mobile phone. It was easy. And the final leaderboard, let's see, who do we have over here? Okay, so what good has won this mentee Congo, and now we wouldn't waste any more time. Now let's move to the PPT. We have had all the mentees and the question on the PPT on your screen. Why do you think Mr. Keesing chose the title An Incorrigible Chatterbox for Anne to write upon? This was so because he expected. What should be the correct answer? According to you, and do not forget to hit that like button, everybody who's watching it. Okay, so the answer is gonna be B, that this would embarrass her and would check her discipline, because you know Anne was very talkative, right? And because of her talkative nature, Mr. Keesing used to give Anne some essays to write upon on different subjects. Yes, so this time the title was An Incorrigible Chatterbox. Incorrigible means you can never be corrected. Chatterbox. AB, B. Yes, awesome. AB, amazing. This was because he expected this only. Okay, this was embarrass her and check her discipline. And the people who have joined just now, we have done the summaries of all the poems. That is Dust of Snow, Fire and Ice, Tiger in the Zoo, and the ball poems. You can rewind the video in case you want to watch it. Okay. Right, everyone. So now mentee round 2 has been done. You people did not join. I don't know why. But now let me tell you about reading comprehension. Some tips that I would like to share for reading comprehension. Remember, I always say that read the questions first. First, you need to read the questions. Go through the questions so that you can get the idea of the passage, and then move to the passage, then read it. Okay, in French also I said the same thing, in English also, so that you'll have the idea, and read the options 3 to 4 times so that you'll understand what is being asked. Okay, so whatever is being asked, that is very important for you to understand. Then in this way you can master factual passages also along with discursive passages. So do you have any doubt in reading comprehension, guys? You can let me know in the chat box in case you're having any doubt related to reading comprehension. Okay, in grammar, you know, it is integrated grammar, integrated, in which all your basics will be included. So all your basics should be very strong. If I say reported speech, then whenever you hear reported speech, it should come to your mind the change of tense and different changes that might take place, right? So that should be remembered by us. We would only remember that. Yes or no? Right, awesome. And also in grammar, you should learn all the modals. They are very important. Like when to use can. Can is for ability, could is for past ability, past habit, must when it is a compulsion, ought to, your duty, है ना? So all these things needs to be remembered. Okay, everybody. Thank you, Michelle, for good luck. Okay. So I think basic things are very clear to you. And for literature, as I say, for literature, you should read the NCERT thoroughly. For literature, the only hack is NCERT. Reading NCERT 2 to 3 times would clarify all your doubts related to literature. Clear? Clear, everybody? Post a U in the chat box in case it's clear. Okay, then over here I would like to end today's session. We have revised everything, whatever we could do, and I hope you don't have any doubt related to that. Chalo then, bye bye and take care. All the best for English examination. I know you would give your 100%. Please do not be afraid, because exams are just a part of our life, you know? Agreed? And please rewind the video and watch it again because whatever I taught was super important. Let us end over here without any wastage of time. All the best, study well, and tomorrow we'll be discussing the paper also. Bye bye. What? Hi, lobby of Equalia. How are you doing? Hi. Bye bye now, actually, I will say.